So you may remember my video from last week, the Timex, and yes, that's exactly how the box was delivered to me. I initially thought that the watch was in pieces in there, but this came out, the Timex Weekender. This is a black dial 40mm chronograph version. And as I mentioned in my video last week, this is essentially an experiment piece. Trial 1, you have survived. So this watch comes in a bunch of different dial colors and strap combinations. I decided to get this one because it was relatively cheaper, even with this nice fancy strap. And I honestly want to make this watch my wear all for work. I really want to see what this watch can take. I'm not even changing it out of the leather strap, which is probably a dangerous thing given my line of work. I'm a barista, so I think I say that in every video. My hands are in water a lot. I'm constantly like spilling milk and spilling water. The strap is already showing its premature age. Even all along here, it's very worn in. No smell yet. Still smells like leather. This is definitely a better feeling leather, cheap leather strap than the movement strap. It's nice and stretchy. It feels pretty durable. It's comfortable. So yeah, chronograph version, quartz movement. We've got the sub-seconds there, the date function, 24-hour time on the chapter ring, and the chronograph stopwatch, which works fairly well, I would say. Though I think it's perpetual, because many times I've noted that the watch should have been stopped already, but it keeps going past the half-hour mark. So I'm not sure if it's just like a perpetual half-hour chronograph, or that's just something wrong with the movement. And it's got the famous Indiglow, which works, I think, the best out of any lume you're gonna get for a watch. That's the smartest, best idea. It's not very fancy or refined looking, but it works, and that's all that matters. I also didn't think I'd be getting a Timex watch, given the fact that, I don't know, I already had a movement watch, and I feel like while this was better, it's basically in the same class, whereas it's a quartz movement. It's actually the price that you should be paying for it. But I gotta say, it feels way better. Like, this feels solid. I don't know why the movement felt so hollow. I guess it's just very cheap. So the thing is, this is not, as they say, water resistant. I don't actually know the full extent of water resistance. I take back pretty much what I said about water resistance. While it's scary to dunk a watch that's claiming only 30 meters resistance, I just dunked this watch more than once and it still ticks. No water got on the inside of the dial. Now I'm not sure if the resistance means it can hack water, but not for a long period of time. I don't really want to soak this watch for more than a couple of seconds. Look at that, everything still works. Indiglow works. Still ticking, chronograph is going. All in all, your 30 meters water resistance, people who say that that doesn't mean anything. For a watch such as this, I think it means a whole heck of a lot. I can wash my hands uninhibited and not be worried that a small little droplet is going to wreck the watch. I think 30 meters is a lot more profound than watch geeks like to think. That being said, are you gonna go test out and dunk your 30 meter water resistant watch? 30 meter water resistant watch? I don't say do that. But if they say 30 meters, it should be 30 meter. And that little test kind of worked. So the experiment watch, the Timex. I'm gonna come back with this watch, do an update. Wow, look at that strap, like discoloration already. I haven't had this watch for very long, like I said. Now, nobody's gonna think that a leather strap being worn for 8 hours a day in sweaty conditions is gonna last very long, but yeah, I will definitely do an update on this little watch, and I'll definitely give a sneak peek of what this strap's gonna look like in a few weeks, or maybe even a week. So that's the Timex Weekender, 40 millimeters chronograph quartz edition model. I'll be back next week with another video about something. I don't know what. Maybe I'll read a little bit of something.